These full LED headlights are a great choice for the 2016 to 2018 Silverado 1500 owner who's looking to clean up and refresh their truck's front end appearance and lighting output and give it a little extra something. These are modeled to look and function a lot like a set of factory lights, but with a slight twist to help your truck stand out from the crowd. While most headlights add new or different elements to help change up the styling, these ones stick very close to the LEDs that you could have optioned on these Silverados originally. But there are a few key differences. One, of course, they are brand new. New lenses, new lighting elements, and fresh LEDs flanking that center bar right here. Those LEDs, much like the stock lights, shine a bright white and serve a dual function as your daytime running lights and as your turn signals. Now on top of the housings, you're going to find these OEM style projectors, which are also powered by LEDs. These are dual element projectors, so they will function as your high and low beams. And those LEDs mean that they will put out a lot of light and give you a nice crisp cutoff with a wide beam pattern. Where these lights really differ from your originals though is the black trim outside. Now this is a matte black finish, so if you're going for that stealthy blacked out look with your build, these are going to work very well for you, and they pair very well with a black grille too. Otherwise, these are basically going to be an OEM type replacement. They come with everything that you need to get them installed, and they look pretty much just like those OEM lights, just again with a little bit of a twist. The outer housings are made from polypropylene, and you get polycarbonate lenses over top. The outer trim is made from ABS plastic, making these very similar in construction to your OEM headlights. Inside, of course, the LEDs powering them have a long lifespan and they put out a lot of light, and the housings are weather sealed to protect the electronic bits inside. You also get all the resistors and plugs you need ready to go, so these are basically going to be a plug and play install, and there are integrated adjusters on the back, meaning that these are DOT and SAE approved, making them fully street legal. Pricing comes in at about $925 for the set, which is a good chunk of change, but the pair here is less than just one of the equivalent LED headlights from GM directly. So you're getting a full set with that updated look for less than the cost of one headlight from your Chevy dealer. So if you want to keep things looking a bit more subtle and OEM plus, and also have a simple installation, these are a great choice that will update the look of your truck and save you a few bucks in the process. Installation is going to get a 1 out of 3 on our difficulty meter, and you can expect the job to take you a little over 45 minutes to complete. Again, these are designed to be a plug and play job, so you don't need to do any wiring or anything permanent to your truck. Just pop out your old ones and these will go right in their place. We're going to walk you through all the install steps right now, so for that, let's head on out to the shop.
For this install, you need a 3/8 and 1/4 inch ratchet, 3/8, 10, 1/4 inch 10, and T15 socket, and a clip removal tool. All right, today we're gonna be installing some headlights in our Silverado, so let's get started. All right, first thing we have to do is get our radiator cover off. So we have a bunch of push clips going all the way across. So we're gonna grab our clip removal tool and take them out. All right, now we can move our radiator cover out of the way. Just lift it up. All right, now we're gonna take our 4 bolts off that hold our top of our grill on. Here, 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 here. We're gonna grab our ratchet and 10mm socket and take them out. All right, now we can pull our grill straight out. If you need to, just give it a little pull at the bottom, release the tabs. All right, now we're gonna come into our wheel well. We're gonna take 2 T15 screws out of the wheel liner to access a 10mm bolt that is mounting the bottom of the headlight on the inside of the bumper about here. All right, now we're gonna grab a ratchet and T15 socket and take this bolt and this bolt out. All right, you can just peel your liner back so you can access a bolt on the inside of here. Now it's gonna be very difficult to see, but you're gonna grab a 1/4" ratchet, 10mm socket, and take it out. It's gonna be about here with the head on the outside. All right, now we're gonna come back to the front of our headlight. We have two 10mm bolts up top and one in the bottom down here. So we're gonna grab our ratchet and socket and take them off. All right, then we have our one at our bottom down here. Then we can remove our headlight. All right, and you're gonna push up on the headlight a little bit. Just lift this top tab here. Headlight will come out. We have our one connector with our red locking tab. Pull that back. Then squeeze down the black tab. Pull out the connector. All right, now you go ahead and repeat those same steps for the other side. All right, now before we install our new headlights, we just have to swap over one thing, and that is our lower painted trim down here. Now this simply just pulls off. You'll see ours is definitely damaged just from removing so many times, but just get under that plastic, just pry up, and you'll release all of the tabs going across. Just come to our new headlight, just line them all up and tap it in place. Go ahead and do the same thing with the other headlight, and now we can get this installed into the truck. All right, so we're gonna get a headlight installed. We just have our wiring harness. Just simply plug that in and secure our locking tab. We'll get our headlight lined up, locate it into place, and we're gonna get one bolt up top just to loosely install and hold it in place while we go in our fender liner and get our lower mount next to our bumper. All right, now we're in our fender liner. We're gonna install our bolt for the bottom of our headlight. Now it's one of our 10mm bolts. Now this is very difficult to see, but the bolt does line up about here on our headlight. I'm gonna get this threaded in. Grab my 1/4" ratchet and 10mm socket. Go ahead and tighten that down. Now that we have that secure, we can go ahead and re-secure our fender liner, get that in place, and reinstall our two T15 screws. All right, so we're gonna get our two screws and our ratchet and T15 socket. Tighten these down. So we have our one loosely installed. We'll get our other 10mm bolt up top in. Good, tighten those two down. Then we'll go down to the bottom of the headlight for our last one. All right, grab your ratchet, 10mm socket, get our bolt, and tighten that last one down. All right, once you have this headlight all secured, you can go to repeat the same thing for the other headlight. All right, we'll get our grill located into place. Give it a good tap to seat all the clips. Then we can go ahead and grab a ratchet, 10mm socket, and install our 4 bolts going across the top. All right, we'll get these 4 in. Lastly, we just have our rad cover. We'll get that lined up in place and reinstall all of our push clips going across. And that wraps up our install of our full LED headlights with a black housing and clear lens for our 2016-18 Silverado 1500 with factory LED or HID headlights. And remember, for everything Silverado, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.